What's up guys, welcome back to CardSpot. My name is Ethan and it is Legacy of Destruction time. So if you're new here to the channel, when a new set comes out, especially core sets, we always open up a sealed case and see what the pull ratios are like for all of the new cards. Today is no different. So if that sounds like something you'll be interested in, make sure to subscribe so you don't miss out on our other upcoming case openings and other various videos. Let's get on into it. Alrighty, so we are starting it off. Oh, I'm excited for this set. There is a lot to get excited about in this set, and we're probably gonna, not spend too long on the commons. We're gonna go straight to the pulls, and that is a Sapphira, Divine Dragon of the Voiceless Voice, straight off the bat. The artwork on this card is absolutely beautiful. Like, look at that. It looks like it could be a nice ghost rare or something, but yeah, we'll take that for our first pull. Next, Packaroni. Can we follow it up? Go back-to-back pulls right here. Let's see what we've got hiding in here. No, just a Fishbowl Harpooner. We did get the Bident Dragon and the Summoning there. Of course, all the Tenpais are low rarity, which is going to make it nice and easy if you're looking to build the deck. Of course, you do have to get that absolutely ridiculously priced Trident Dragon, but, you know, so we've got the Fadra there into the Metal Tronus. Next, Packaroni here. Obviously is with our big case openings. Shout out to Card Merchant Hamilton. Oh, there we go. There's a Nightmare Throne. I am personally building the Yubel deck, so I am stoked to get one of these. That is very nice. Such a cool artwork with Yubel just chilling out on their throne. That's really cool. As I was saying before I was so rudely interrupted, big thank you to Card Merchant Hamilton for hooking us up with these packs at a nice price. And in this one, just a Battle Guard Echoes. It is always exciting to rip into a new case of a brand new set. I really do love making these videos. And we got the first of the new Yugi cards, Silent Swordsman 0. This is kind of the precursor to the level Silent Swordsman. And I kind of like it. It's kind of a kid on the artwork, which is pretty cool. So yeah, we're going to be skipping through a lot of the commons, just because we'll see them a lot, and the supers as well, realistically, because in a whole case, it's like something like 244 packs, or something along those lines, so yeah, we don't want to be spending 5 ever on cards that we're going to see a million times, so we're going to crack on through nice and quickly through these packs, to get to the pulls that you want to see, and hopefully some cool QCRs as well. So out of the set, I am hoping for, obviously, the Nightmare Thrones. We've got a Mirage Mirror Force there. Nightmare Thrones for the Yubel. Obviously, is it Infernal Grave Squirmer that it's called now? And the Sangen and, Minerva there. Very nice. Very cool artwork on that. And as I was saying, before I got rudely interrupted again by a poll, Sangen and Tenpai cards, also what I'm after. But there is something for what feels like everyone in this set. You've got, obviously, as we just saw there with that super, more Ashen support, more Lightsworn support, Ancient Gear support, Gold Pride support, there's Valmonica support, Centurion, obviously the new Tenpai archetype, more Yubel support, there's the new Yugi stuff. So there really is something for everyone, which is great. So we like that here. Where there's a way, there's a will. A new super rare. So I'm excited to be getting my hands on the set, and obviously for everyone else, I think it's going to be a good set as well. So it's nice, and obviously this is. I think the last new product release. Oh, there we go. We got the Sangenpai Transcendent Dragon. This is going to be the last new set release before Rarity Collection 2, which is going to be. It's going to be a stonker of a set. So this is nice. It's kind of whet my appetite to warm us up for that one next month. So it's been, honestly, I got to say I love the slowdown on. Oh, another Silent Swordsman 0 there. I won't spend too long on cards that we've already pulled either, so, you know, we've already had a look at the artwork for Silent Swordsman 0, so we will move along. But as I was saying, I do enjoy the slowdown in product releases. It seemed like last year there was new product like every 2 weeks, whereas this year, it definitely seems, you know, like we had, what, Legacy of... Well, this is Legacy of Destruction. Ooh, Centurion Auxilla as our first secret rare. And honestly, that is a really cool looking card. That's sick, actually. That will look really nice as a secret rare, as a quarter century secret rare. But even as a secret rare, that looks pretty sweet. So yeah, this is Legacy of Destruction. This is April. The last new set was Battles of Legend Chapter 1, which was March, and before that was the last core set, which was Phantom Nightmare in February. So yeah, one set a month is that's a bit more doable, I think. That's kind of where we want to be. We've got an Enlightenment Dragon there, the new Lightsworn cards. Yeah, a set per month. If Konami could roll with that, I think that would be pretty nice. We've got one of the new Ragnar Riker cards, Chain Coils. Obviously, Ragnar Riker, another new archetype introduced in this set. It's going to be a huge set, and there's our Ancient Gear Dark Golem. Shout out to my mate Mike, who is an Ancient Gear fiend. He's been waiting for support for... Geez, when was the last Ancient Gear support? Ancient Gear Fusion, maybe? Was that like 10 years ago or something? It's been a long time. Ooh, Ragnar Riker Stag Sovereign. There we go. That's an Ultra. I think it's the only Ultra for Ragnar Riker. And then they have 2 or 3 secret rares, I'm pretty sure. But that is... I mean, the artwork on these cards is really, really cool. I'm pretty stoked with these, honestly. Obviously, in terms of gameplay, very similar to like Tri-Brigade, but the artwork is off the chain. I really enjoy the style that Konami's gone with there. Alrighty, next pack, we got another Metal Tronus. I feel like we've pulled a million of those, but that's alright. We do have a couple of stacks of packs off camera as well, just because there's so many packs in a... Ooh, Wake Up Centurion. That is another ultra rare. The artwork on that one, it's okay. I'm trying to enjoy the artwork of cards a little more because obviously that's a big part on what makes me want to play them. And I can't remember what I was saying before we pulled the Wake Up Centurion, but yeah, that's okay. Yeah, we're pulling some nice stuff so far, making our way through. I'm trying to go through this fast because case openings, there's no way to make them quick. I've tried editing out the super rare pulls before, and people got frustrated, which is fair enough because it looks like I'm just editing like to put the good pulls in. Ooh, Celatris Valmonica. This is the new ultra rare for Valmonica. Honestly, Valmonica, I don't love the artwork. They're kind of boring artworks. Sorry to any big Valmonica fans out there, but it's not for me. But you know, that's okay. Not everything has to be. Yeah, on to the next one, and we got a Goblin Biker Troik Gruyere on that one, which is new Goblin Biker support as well. So what are we up to, like 10 decks that got new support in the set? Now obviously not all of it is good support, but it's still support nonetheless. Fishborg as well, getting support there. So getting Goatee and like Umi decks, water decks in general, some more support is always nice. On to, ooh, Nightmare Apprentice. This is one of the new illusion cards in the set. I don't know if it's actually that great, but the artwork is pretty sweet. It definitely, obviously, like a Dark Magician-esque kind of look to it, but as a secret rare, that looks really nice, actually, so not bad. Alright, on to the next pack. No quarter century secret rare yet, as with a case, we should get 3. That should be about ratio for us, so hopefully, you know, we'll get our first one somewhere along here. But for now, just another Goblin Biker on his Troika. And does that rhyme? Kind of, but not really. Flowering Etoile of the Melodious. So yeah, that's another archetype getting support in this set. Jeez, it's just, it's Oprah, right? Alright, in this pack we got Where There's a Will. Okay, they changed the name. So in the OCG, or the original translation, it was Where There's a Will, There's a Way Out. And now it's Way Where There's a Will. Okay, that's going to take me a little bit to get used to. But another Wake Up Centurion will not take me a bit to get used to. There we are right there. Alright, so far just 2 secret rares, but that's okay. We've got plenty of packs to go. We got another Transcendent Dragion. So far our second one of those. I'm going to be interested to see how easy it is to pull the Tenpai dragons, because obviously it's a very... Ooh, here we go. This is probably going to be a pretty decent secret rare, because this is pretty good for the Ragnar Riker archetype. Ragnar Riker Bloom. If you tell me that this artwork doesn't go insanely hard, I don't know what to tell you, man. There's a skull in here with a sword in its mouth. That is badass. I want to play this deck just because of this card. When this card was announced, it's like, oh my god, that is so cool. And as we talked about, there's another secret rare as well. So maybe we can get a quarter century secret rare now. That'd be pretty sweet. I'd take that. Quarter century secret rare of a Ragnaraka Bloom would be awesome. I'd take a quarter century secret rare of the new Yubel Nightmare Throne. That would be pretty sweet as well. Or it's a little bit of a shame you can't get any Tenpai dragons in high rarity, because I feel like they would look really cool. That's honestly why I wanted to build them. Not because well, they are good, and that's cool. Obviously, that's a big push to build a deck, as if it's good or not. But the artwork is so sweet. Like, this big old dragon boys. Like, who doesn't love a good dragon deck? It's why things like Dragon Link have been so popular. It's why Blue Eyes is so popular. Because it's just a big, strong dragon that goes brr. Oh, here we go. Another secret rare, Future Silence. Honestly, I think the card stock of these this time around is actually looking pretty clean. And this obviously has one of the Silent Magicians on it. And it's the Searcher, I think, for the new Shining Sarcophagus archetype. So, not bad. That's a pretty clean looking card as a secret rare as well. I generally feel like any card that has kind of blue in the artwork looks really nice as a secret rare, and I think that kind of works when you think of things like Trishula and Brionac, as well as like, even recently in Battles of Legend Chapter 1, the secret rare promo of Absolute Zero looks pretty nice as a secret rare. But that might just be because I'm biased and blue is my favorite color. so maybe that's that. But let me know. Do you think blue secret rares look nice? Let me know in the comments, because yeah, to me that's kind of the optimal color scheme for that rarity. Oh, another Stag Sovereign, very nice. Alright, we have pulled a lot of cards so far and still no quarter century secret rare, but that's okay. We got another Silent Swordsman 0 there. Still plenty of packs to go and new cards to pull. What do we got hiding in here? Just a Mirage Mirror Force. So, I am keen to hear from you guys as well. What are you looking forward to in this set? I obviously have told you guys what I'm after, so I'm keen to know what you guys are after. Is it just Tenpais? Is it because they're cheap? Like, everyone I think will be putting together a Tenpai base. There we go, there's another Wake Up Centurion. Yeah, everyone will be putting together a Tenpai base. Because it's cheap, it's just going to be like, well, it's $5 and it's something to have, you know, just in case you want to play it. If Trident Dragon gets a reprint in Rarity Collection 2 or something like that. But what are you actually super keen for? What's making you get out to your OTS and buy some packs or buy some singles or whatever? Not that I'm a shill for OTS stores. We got... Okay, hold on. We're going to have to read this one. Vui Burial, the Dragon Undertaker? Vui Burial? Oh dear. It's one of these ones. Anyway, the artwork on this, I think this is a TCG exclusive. It's a new illusion card. And again, artwork on this looks absolutely sick. It is like, let's give you a close-up of that. That is so cool. It almost looks like a Magic the Gathering card, if I'm honest. But I'll take it. I enjoy those kind of artworks. Things like Prophecy Destroyer. Yeah, give me more of that. Alright, what is hiding in this one? Can we get, ooh, a Supreme King Z Arc Synchro Universe? That's not really what I was asking can we get for, but okay, it'll do. Can we get a quarter century secret rare is more what I was thinking of, and it's an Enlightenment Dragon here. No pull of the new mini Judgment Dragon. I can't remember, Dragonling? Is it Lightsworn Dragonling? Is that what it's called? We got another Chain Coils. It might be Dragonling, but it might not be. I might just be pulling that out of my ass. We'll have to pull one to find out, of which we will eventually. We got one of the new Ashen cards, Spearhead of the Ashen City. Ashen support looks a little lackluster, if I'm honest. Oh, this is one of the OCG imports, Dandy White Lion, which is, I don't know, kind of a weird looking card in my opinion, but he looks like one of those dogs that's just been to the groomer and got all of his hair shaved off. Yeah, Ashen support I think could have been a lot better. I think a lot of people will agree. It's looking like it's going to be another lackluster TCG exclusive archetype. But hey, there's still plenty of time. They could give it more support, although they tend to just give the TCG archetypes 2 sets of support and then wait for the OCG to give them something. There's another Sapphira, Divine Dragon of the Voiceless Voice. So I guess time will tell. It seems a shame because the Ashened artwork looks really good, so I feel like a bit of a waste if that deck didn't get more support and have, you know, some playable stuff. It's I think it's basically just a super poly deck at the moment, and then has some interruption interaction. Jeez, what are English words? It has some interaction with the Vados effect monster, right? Not the fusion that's in this set, because that kind of functions as a hand trap. Oh, here we go. This is nice. I forgot about this guy. Varadras, the final bringer of the end times. I actually need one of these for my Yubel deck, so we are definitely going to take that. And what an absolute Chad of a guy. This card basically reads, if it does anything, destroy a card on the field. You can negate an opponent's effect and then destroy a card. When it's destroyed, destroy a card. It's pretty cool. It's obviously 2+ level 10 monsters, so Yubel can make that quite easily. And very, very cool artwork as well. I think this is probably going to be a pretty expensive card, this set. Of course, speaking of prices, the prices that you see up on your screen for each pull that we get in this set is just pre-sale pricing, so don't take it as gospel, take it with a grain of salt, because those are just the prices that I can get at the moment to give you guys an idea. And here we have another secret rare, back-to-back secret rares. No, it wasn't back-to-back secret rares, I'm telling a lie. But anyway, another secret rare, Diabel's the original Sin Keeper. And this looks pretty awesome as well. It's got that blue on that secret rare, it's looking good. Really, really nice card, and obviously plays into the Sinful Spoils engine. It's an illusion, which is kind of cool, and I think might even tie into the White Witch, White Forest cards that are coming out in Infinite Forbidden, because they have like a Diabel's card as well. That will remain to be seen, but look, that's just a hunch, but I haven't actually read that card, so don't take my word on it. You know, we'll cover that off at some point, probably on Yugi News if we continue with that. We got Pyrite Knight here, which is another TCG exclusive. They kind of gave Earth Warriors some support, which is interesting. Maybe going back to War Rocks potentially. Oh, Silent Magician 0. Here we go. So we got Silent Swordsman 0 before, and now we have Silent Magician. I think this card would have looked okay as an Ultra as well, to match the Silent Swordsman. Having one Ultra and one Secret kind of is not great for my OCD, but yeah, it's okay. Alright, can we get our first quarter century secret rare? We are still blazing through these packs, and no quarter century secret rare yet, but you know, it'll come eventually, right? It's Shaman there. I don't even know what is going to be the kind of the big chase secret out of this set. I guess potentially some of the Evil Eye stuff, or the Diabels, or perhaps the Xe, the level 10. There's some good stuff for sure. It's kind of hard to know, because there's also like 4 or 5 of the Shining Sarcophagus cards that are secret rares. We got a Pydra there. The Silent Magician 0 that we just saw, I think the Shining Sarcophagus as well is a secret rare. The secret rare Searcher spell card, the quick play that we've already pulled. And there's something else that I can't remember off the top of my head. So yeah, there's some big cards, or big rarity cards, that have gone to that archetype, which realistically is a bit disappointing, because it's probably not actually going to do that much. I don't think it's moved the needle at all in the OCG, so yeah, it's a bit of a shame. But here we go, Snake Eye's Diabel Star. That's like the big old Snake Eye guy behind Diabel Star Black Witch. Yeah, that artwork goes pretty hard as well, actually. Alright, so let's see what we can do. Where's our first quarter century secret rare? We got the Ties That Bind, which is obviously for the Shining Sarcophagus, and that's kind of cool artwork as well, with the Gandora, the new Gandora on there, with the Stronghold guy and the new Silent Magician, so not too shabby. It is weird that they keep rehashing like every Yugi monster that was ever used. Like everything has had, Gaia the Fierce Knight has had more support, Blackluster Soldier, Dark Magician Girl had the Berry Magician Girls. Yeah, everything that Yugi used basically has had a retrain or more support. I mean, they're bleeding that well dry, for sure. It is a big popular anime, particularly in the English. But I feel like, you know, Yu-Gi-Oh! GX was pretty popular. Could do with some more support for those decks. Although, you know, I guess they do hero support fairly often, but maybe some more, like, I Crystal Beast? Well, they just did Crystal Beast too. Damn. Maybe they are doing GX support because they've done Armed Dragons also. Ojamas. That's what we need. Ojama support. And there's another Minerva, the Athenian Lightsworn. And I guess, obviously, Yubel is a GX card as well, so I guess they are supporting GX too. Alright, fine. What about 5Ds? Do we need more like Junk Warrior support or Stardust Dragon support? I don't know. It just feels like DM Duel Monsters gets a lot of the legacy support. It's just like, okay, is it Blue Eyes or is it Red Eyes? We'll support it. Here we go. Here's Vados, the Dragon of Endless Darkness, and this is also really cool artwork with like the souls making up his wings and like the fire and stuff. Yeah, that's really cool. I'm a big fan of the artwork, as I think most people are, of the Ashened cards. Come on, Quarter Century Secret Rare, where are you hiding? We need, well, hopefully 3 of them, but at least 1 to get us started would be nice, right? Rekindling the Ashen there as a super rare. I think Ashen got, what, 5 or 6 cards of support in this? Another Fishborg Harpooner. I don't even know if we've got 3 of the super rare Tenpai dragons yet. Like, they definitely seem to be in short supply. We've had a few of the Gold Pride eliminated. There's no fear about pulling enough of those. Enlightenment Dragon. We've definitely had a few Enlightenment Dragons too, actually. Which is cool. It's a really nice looking card. But it's no Voiberial, the Dragon Undertaker. What I was going to say was it's no Lightsworn Dragonling or whatever the new Judgment Dragon, the mini Judgment Dragon is called. Because that's going to be quite good for the deck. It's a very good card. And it would be nice to pull. There's a Transcendent Dragon there. We'll take that and rip into the next pack. See where our next big foil pull is going to be. Not there. Battleguard Echoes. Alright, let's see. Ooh, destroyed that pack. What else we can pull? Oh, that's nice. Another Varudis, the final bringer of the end times. Very cool. Yeah, it's hard to know what the big secrets are going to be. But that might just be because I haven't really seen a lot of the OCG metagame. I know like Tenpai is obviously pretty big, but I don't know how their Snake Eyes decks have evolved to include the new stuff from the set, so I don't really know if like the Snake Eye Diabellstar or the secret rare Diabellstar that we've pulled is going to be hugely impactful for that deck. Obviously here in the TCG, Link Karibo just got banned, so that's going to affect the pure Snake Eye build a wee bit. Another Stag Sovereign there. So yeah, we'll just I will have to wait and see how it all fleshes out. Obviously, in this format, another Nightmare Apprentice Secret Rare, very nice. We're gonna have to see how it all kind of shakes out, and see, you know, how after a few events all the decks break down, and are people playing Tenpai the same as they are in the OCG, or is it not as good because we don't have Max C, or you know what it's gonna be, how it's all gonna work out. But you know, oh, here we go. Oh, that's pretty cool. That's really cool. Unfortunately, the centering is pretty bad. But we got Minerva, the Athenian Lightsworn. Like, that is nearly a miscut. That's really thin on that bottom and left edge. And then at the top, that's a chunky old border there. But that's really nice. That's a good looking quarter century secret rare. We will absolutely take that. Back, the cutting on the back looks fine. On the front, looking a bit weird, but that's a really cool card. I think a lot of Lightsworn collectors will be after that. First quarter century secret rare in the bag, and although it's just of an ultra, I think it'll still be a reasonably popular one. Lightsworn fans love their high rarity cards. You know, you've got the Ghost Rare Honest, the Ultimate Rare or Secret Rare JDs, and another Future Silence here. Very nice indeed. So yeah, hopefully the Minerva will be worth a decent chunk of coin. I'm always kinda, obviously I don't come into this looking to make any money. We've got a Snake Eye Diabellstar there. You know, if you're opening product to make money, I think you're gonna have a bad time, but at least, you know, what we're trying to do is maybe make some money back. Metal Tronus there. So if we can make a decent chunk of our money back, that'd be nice. So if Minerva's worth a decent chunk, that would be very helpful. I would take that. So we will see. Carrying on to the next pack, and it is another Z-Arc Synchro Universe. We're probably about halfway, potentially. We've got a Gold Pride Eliminator there. and ripping straight into the next one. See what's hiding in here. Spearhead of the Ashened City. Can we get another quarter century secret rare now? We should be getting about 3, but we will see. Let me into this pack. See what's hiding in here. Just another Tenpai Dragon Pydra. That's nice to have for my Tenpai Dragon deck. Alright, next pack, and it's another Fishborg Harpooner. We're getting a few of those. Let's see what is in this one. Another Battle Guard Echoes. Alright, on a bit of a little bit of a cold streak there. I'd say we haven't been too bad with getting pulls. We haven't sort of been on too many cold streaks, but we're on a better one now. So let's see if we can change that with a big old quarter century, but not in that pack. That is just a Metal Troronus. So we will keep on keeping on. We'll go for one from the right. And is it... Oh, we got a Ties That Bind, an ultra rare. I doubt that this is going to be worth much, but we'll take it. It's yeah, it's hard to say. As I said, that Shining Sarcophagus deck has not done much in the OCG, but we had a Snake Eyes Diabell Star there. So will it do much in the TCG? Yeah, who knows? At this stage, not I don't have my mind-reading glasses on, my crystal ball in front of me. It's a cool deck, like it looks cool anyway, another Dark Golem, but yeah, probably not going to be super impactful in the TCG, but I am happy to be proven wrong. Someone might be cooking with it as we speak, show up to a YCS or something and absolutely rinse everybody with it, so we will have to see. But in this pack, we have a Salatrice Valmonica. We've seen that one before as well. Could be keen on another Ragnarika Seed. That would be kind of nice, because we've only pulled one of those so far. And I have a suspicion that that's going to be worth a decent amount, particularly as Ragnarikas continue to get support over, well, at least an Infinite Forbidden, but potentially over the next few core sets. There's another Nightmare Apprentice there. I believe that's our 3rd one of those, question mark. Kind of enough. Don't really need any more. A Wake Up Centurion, I think, yeah, we'll take that. What is hiding in this? A Packaroonie. It is a Silent Swordsman. Oh, get the extra comment out there. Silent Swordsman 0 again. I think that is our 3rd Silent Swordsman 0 as well. So we are starting to rack up. Oh, it's another Synchro, and it's Centurion Auxilla. That's, you know, we said when we pulled the Centurion Auxilla that would make a really nice quarter century secret rare. And it wasn't wrong. That makes a really nice quarter century secret rare. That's really good. Really nice looking card. That's beautiful. And it's a secret rare at least. So it's always better, well, not always, but majority of the time, it's better to get quarter century secret rares of secret rare cards. Because obviously the normal version of the card is harder to pull, and so it makes the quarter century secret rare worth a little more as well, because you can't just go out and get the cheaper ultra version of it. So we'll take that. 2 Synchro quarter century secret rares. Can we make it 3? I don't think there's another Synchro that is an ultra or secret to get a quarter century secret rare of, so maybe not, without doubling up on one anyway. So okay, 2 big quarter century secret rares. I will take that. And then we still hopefully have another one hiding in here for us somewhere. So strap on in, because it's still going to be a little while yet. As fast as I can go through these, it's a nice meaty video for you to sink your teeth into. We got another Wake Up Centurion there. These big case opening videos are always good to grab a snack, you know, make sure you're hydrated, sit back and relax, or if you're doing something, you know, that's fine too. If you're studying or playing some dueling book, Edo Pro, Master Duel, something like that, you know, put me on in the background and let my, when we pull something, draw your attention away. We got Diabell's, the original Sin Keeper again. So still a really nice looking secret rare. Still no mini Judgment Dragon though. This is really interesting. I feel like we are either experiencing some short prints, which Konami promises doesn't happen in the core sets, but you know, we all know that it does, or there's some really bad clumping going on, which, you know, it's hard to really tell the difference. You'd have to open, you know, multiple cases to really be able to tell if it's actually clumping or not. but out of one case, it certainly looks, you know, like a bit of short print, but yeah, there's not actually a guarantee of that. But of one case, it gives you a bit of an idea of at least, you know, the supers and the ultras and things. But yeah, I'd say our secret rares, given that we've pulled like 3 of the Nightmare Apprentice and a couple of the Dire Bells and things like that, it's a bit of clumping going on. But it's okay when it's good cards, right? You don't mind. If it's good cards that are being clumped, that's like, hey, sweet, I can roll with this. So yeah, it's it can be a bit of a catch-22. Let's see where our next quarter century secret rare is hiding. Could we get 4 quarter century secret rares? We'll see, but for now it's a Salatrice of Almonica. I have restacked up the pulls because it was getting a little messy, and we are continuing along into a Supreme King Z Arc. We've got 2 quarter century secret rares that you can see down there. Oh, another Future Silence as a secret rare. Yeah, I don't know if we want these, but okay. Restacked up the packs as well, make it a little bit tidier. Now we have all of our piles actually on camera. We got the Goblin Biker Troika there. Why couldn't they call it Troika? Just so that it rhymes, you know? Why is it going to be a Troika? We got another Dark Golem in that one, and on to the next one. Can we get another quarter century? It is another Minerva, which is a card that we've pulled in quarter century, but this one is just an ultra. Keeping on, see what we've got hiding in this one. It is a Gadget Trio, and that is the first copy of Gadget Trio that we have pulled, featuring the OG 3 red, yellow, and green gadgets. Always nice to see some gadget love. Such a underrated deck for its time. I remember, I think it was a Shonen Jump series where gadgets kind of stormed in and caught a whole bunch of people off guard, and I think won it. Oh, that was a fair few years ago now, so I could be misremembering, but it's always cool to see the little gadget boys that could doing their thing. Kind of crazy the time difference that gadgets came out. Ooh, another Auxilla, we'll take that. Crazy the time difference for gadgets coming out in the OCG versus the TCG, because I'm pretty sure they were out in the OCG for like their GOAT format, effectively, which obviously looked a little bit different to ours, but we didn't get them till quite a bit after that, I'm pretty sure. So Mirage Mirror Force, I think it was in the, was it in the original Ancient Gear structure deck, or was there a printing before that? Anywho, another Ties That Bind. No, I think that might have been their first printing, and they were just commons, but it was like you know, you buy three of the structure deck to get 3 each. And then it was like the Turbo Pack, right? The Turbo Pack Supers that they got reprinted in as the first foil printing. So those were worth quite a bit for a while until, you know, gadgets just got power crept by everything. There was the ultra rare prints in Legendary Collection Yugi's World as well, which were popular. You know, gadgets, they were cool. They definitely had their time in the sun. They were solid for quite a while. I think they kind of came back into fashion a little bit when XC's decks were a thing, particularly with like Gear Gigant or Gear Gigant X, depending on what you call it. But of course, like Gear just did that better when that came out. Ooh, a Turn Silence. Alright, chewing through these packs, absolutely obliterating them for another Silent Swordsman 0. Definitely would like some more Nightmare Thrones, because nope, we're going to get another Ties That Bind instead. But Nightmare Throne, a card that I actually need. So far I think we've only pulled one of it, and it is just an Ultra. And I'm pretty sure the deck plays 3. It's so good that I don't see why you wouldn't. So definitely needing some more of those. I'm guessing Infernal Grave Squirmer is just a common, because we haven't seen any of that, because we haven't really been looking too hard at the commons. And if it was a super, I would hope that we'd pulled it by now. What else are we still after? Tenpai Dragons I'm not really too concerned about, because they are just supers and commons. So yeah, I think Nightmare Throne is where I'd like to be getting a couple more now. That would be rather nice. And then it's a matter for me of deciding what I want to play. So we have State Champs coming up next month here in New Zealand. As I'm sure most places are probably starting to have like their nationals and things. So New Zealand is broken up into 2 islands, the North and the South Island, creatively named. And yeah, we have a championship in each. We got another Burial, the Dragon Undertaker. Is that The Undertaker?
The Undertaker!
Going one-on-one with The Undertaker. Shout out to The Undertaker, WrestleMania 40, if you know, you know. Mirage Mirror Force. Where's another Nightmare Throne? Come on. Hook your boy up with some thrones for the Yubel to sit on. If it's a quarter-century secret rare, so be it, you know. I'll take it in that form. Wouldn't say no to that, but it's another rekindling of the Ashened. And maybe it's in this one. Got a Nightmare Throne here. Yo, we do have a Nightmare Throne in here. Okay, spoke that into existence. We'll work with that, and maybe we need to keep doing that. Okay, that's 2 Nightmare Thrones. Can we get our 3rd Nightmare Throne? Can we get our 3rd quarter-century secret rare? Oh, yes we can, and it's Celatrice Velmonica right there. That one not probably going to be huge, unfortunately, because Velmonica, not an amazing deck. It's okay, it's rogue at best. And obviously this is just an ultra rare normally, so I would say we've got 2, well maybe this is a bad quarter-century secret rare, and the other 2 are okay. We'll take that. I don't think any huge cards there, but the Minerva's quite nice, so this is, we can't have 3 huge ones, right? We'll take it. Alright, so that's our 3rd quarter-century secret rare, done and dusted. Now can we get, well, we got another Minerva. That's that's something. It's not a Nightmare Throne, but we'll take it. So many Minervas and not so many of the Dragonling. I'm pretty sure the Dragonling's an ultra right now. I'm starting to wonder, is like, did I misread that? Is it a super or even a common? But it would be pretty crazy for that card to be so low rarity. I'm pretty sure it's an ultra. Maybe it's even a secret. Yeah, but I would say we're probably experiencing some pretty intense clumping with how many of the bad ultras we've pulled. I would say that's pretty definite. There we go. Speak of the devil, Lightsworn Dragonling. Honestly, so it's a cool looking card, but it looks fan made to me for some reason. I don't know why. Just like the mini JD, or the mini Judgment Dragon, is like, that kind of looks like someone would make on like Pinterest or something, but hey, we'll take it. Finally pulled the Dragonling. Okay, so we've pulled 1 million Minervas. We've now got a Dragonling. Can we please have another Nightmare Throne? I just need 1 more, and then my Yubel thirst will be quenched. That's a Pydora, so we'll take a Pydra, sorry. We'll take that. Kinda don't like that they took the aura out and just left it as a dra, because it was like Fedora, which is Fedra now, Pydora, which is Pydra. Like, I don't know, it reminds me of like another Pydra there. It reminds me of like Ghidorah from from Godzilla, which is, you know, obviously pretty badass. So I really did like the names and the look of them. Now I just like the look of them. Maybe I'll just have to keep calling them by their OCG names. Be one of those guys that's like, it's needle fiber actually, not Helka Fibrax. You know, one of those guys. We all have someone like that at our locals. Peace and love to those guys, but, you know, call it whatever you want. We got a Shaman of the Ashen City. Alright, we are making our way downtown. Opening packs, kicking ass, and we're homebound because we're on the final stretch, I would say. We're getting into these packs like no one's business. We got the Enlightenment Dragon there. And I should warn you, it is about this time in the recording where I've been recording for about 50 minutes at this stage. Don't know how far that will be edited down. Hopefully a bit less than that for you guys, so that you don't have to be sitting around for 50 minutes. But what that means is I start to just lose my mind, because it's a stream of consciousness coming from my brain to my mouth, and you know, it just kind of spurts out without a lot of thought. And also, it gets incredibly hot in this room. We got a Vados, the Fusion Dragon there. We are in autumn here in New Zealand, which is the fun time of year where it's hot but wet. So it gets real humid. And, oh, another Sapphira. And so even though I've got the door open, as you can see in the background, it is pretty warm in here, getting a bit moist. And hey, another Nightmare Apprentice, because we didn't have enough of those already. So now if we could just get that 3rd Nightmare Throne, please. I don't expect to buy a case and not pull 3 of the Ultra that I need. You know, some of these cases we've pulled like 7 of a single Ultra, so yeah, I'm starting to be concerned now because I don't want to have to buy singles for an Ultra after opening a whole case. But I guess it has been the case in the past. Kashtira Fenrir comes to mind with the Darkwing Blast case. I'm pretty sure I didn't pull 3 from that. I'm pretty sure I had to. Maybe I did. Maybe it was Unicorn. One of the Kashtiras I don't think I pulled 3 of. It was probably Fenrir, let's be honest. Jeez, those were the days when those cards were absolute crazy money. Fenrir was like $90 NZ, which probably works out to be 60? Nah, 50 maybe? Oh, there's our first Gandora G, the Dragon of Destruction, which is the cover card of the set. There we go. Pretty cool. It's a pretty cool looking card, honestly. The artwork is pretty sweet, but I don't know how playable it's going to be. We venture forth to find our third Nightmare Throne, but instead we get a Future Silence. Honestly, Nightmare Throne probably going to be worth more than Future Silence. A damn sight more playable than Future Silence in like a deck that actually can contest the meta because it can just super poly everything. Thank you very much. So yeah, I'm curious to see if we're actually going to get our third one. Hopefully we can. We've still got a few packs here. We don't need more Marshmallow, but what we do need is Nightmare Throne. So come on. Give us a... No, that's a different ultra rare spell card. That's Wake Up Centurion. Nightmare Throne, where are you? I mean, maybe we get another Quarter Century Secret Rare in here, potentially, if there's no more Nightmare Throne. Okay, alright. That's a deal I would accept. I would take another Quarter Century Secret Rare and only get 2 Nightmare Thrones if it had to be like that. We'd work with that, but... got more Marshmallow, but you know, a third Nightmare Throne would just be nice, so then I don't have to try and source it. I know that it's probably going to be a pretty popular card. It's going to be, you know, there's a lot of people that enjoy the Yubel deck, a lot of people that enjoy Yu-Gi-Oh! GX, and so therefore enjoy the Yubel deck for the correlation to that. So I would imagine it's going to be an expensive Ultra. Oh, another Varudras, we'll take him. That's not too bad at all. Yeah, that's a secret rare that's going to be reasonably decent, I would say. But yeah, still not the Nightmare Throne. I'm sure you guys are probably sick of me saying Nightmare Throne now. And I'm kind of getting sick of saying it too. But if I don't keep saying it, I won't get it, right? That's how the Yu-Gi-Oh! Pull gods work. They work in mysterious ways, but we have definitely spoken a few cards into existence. Is that the first Gold Pride Eradicator we've pulled? I think it is. And... weirdly, it's just an Ultra. I'm really starting to think my clumping theory is gonna hold some water here, because pulling an Ultra this far into the video that we haven't yet pulled, yeah, kind of weird. At least we didn't pull it as a Quarter Century Secret Rare. It could have been the third Synchro. And I think that's probably worse than the Valmonica card. Sorry to the Gold Pride enjoyers out there, but I mean, hey, it's more options for that deck, I guess, but Ancient Gear Dark Golem. Come on, where Nightmare Throne? Let's see, it's not there because that's Pyrite Knight. Alright, a few packs left. I am panicking because that's another Ultra, but it's not Nightmare Throne, it's Stag Sovereign. Alright, we've got 2 little stacks left. Is there a Nightmare Throne hiding in any of those? That's a Gold Pride Eliminator. What about in this one? Guys, hit that like button for the Nightmare Throne for your boy, please. I don't want to have to go and buy one. It's going to be expensive and hard to find. Come on, Rekindling of the Ashen and that one. Somewhere in here. That's the deal, right? Another Nightmare Throne or another Quarter Century Secret Rare. It's got to be one of those two. So, Yu-Gi-Oh! Pull Gods, it's got to be one of those. We got another Gandora G. What a G. He's a double G. Do you like double Gs? No, I'm not talking about boobs. I'm talking about Gandora G, Dragon of Destruction. Oh dear. Another Nightmare Apprentice as well. Back-to-back secrets. Do we want them? No. We want Nightmare Throne. I don't think either of those secrets are going to be particularly impressive. So, we got the Ancient Gear Golem, or Dark Golem. Gotta say it like Crowler did. Ancient Gear Golem. Yeah, that was a terrible Crowler impression. But it's better than my Bonaparte impression, so... I cannot impersonate a Bonaparte with his... Did he actually have a French accent? Yeah, no, he didn't have a French accent. He just kind of said mon ami in random French words. Celatrice Valmonica, an ultra rare. Alright, all these ultra rares, but none of them a Nightmare Throne. Come on. Nope, just an Enlightenment Dragon. I would like to get enlightened by a third copy of Nightmare Throne. Okay, I'm not going to say it anymore. We got another Gold Pride Eradicator. It is now going to be known as the card that must not be named, because apparently naming it isn't working. We got another more Marshmallow. I love the rapper Marsh Malone. It's Post Malone's cousin. Yeah, see what I mean about getting a bit loopy as we get into this video? Another Nightmare Apprentice. How many Nightmare Apprentices is that? Jesus. That might be in the running for the most of one secret rare we've pulled in a case opening. And it's, I don't think, a good secret rare. If illusions can all of a sudden get really good, then maybe. But I don't see that happening. Another Pydra. Yeah, this is somewhat concerning now. Oh, another Auxilla, we'll take that. Pulled a fair few secret rares in these last few packs actually, which is kind of cool. Is there any more ultras to be had? Excuse me, sir. Do you have an ultra that I could purchase? Perhaps one. Perhaps a spell card? No, not in that pack. Maybe one that features a gender ambiguous devil person. No, you don't have one of those? Perhaps you should think about investing in one. Ah dear, I'm losing my mind, but that is another gadget trio. We are seriously getting down in the packs now, and I am seriously getting concerned. This is going to be... yeah, this is going to be something. Somehow we've pulled like 17 Nightmare Apprentices, and only 2 of a certain ultra rare spell card. I don't know what to tell you. This is very concerning. Turn Silence. I saw a spell card in the foil spot. Got excited. Excitement was misplaced. That's a Silent Magician 0, another secret rare. It feels like we're really getting a lot of secret rares in this last bit. It's that's kind of weird. And there's another one by Durus. I'll take that. Yeah, it's not by Durus. It's Varudurus. No, Varudras. There we go. Maybe one day I'll be able to say it correctly. You know me and saying card names. It gets harder and harder the older I get. I've been doing this for 2 years, so I'm 2 years older than when I started, and I'm now worse. Alright, we've got like 10 packs left here now. Can we get anything of note? You know, any particularly noteworthy ultra rare spell cards that isn't Wake Up Centurion or Ties That Bind? That would be interesting to get one of those. That'd be really cool. Oh, jeez. Yeah, okay. I feel like that was just to mess with me at that point. Like, come on, man. I'm out here begging. And it's just like, oh yeah, here's an ultra rare spell card. Yeah, you want this one, right? No. No, I do not. I want not that one. And not Wake Up Centurion. I want the other ultra rare spell card. That's another ultra rare. Our ultra rare is just going on these useless cards. Alright, I'm starting to think that this is actually a pretty trash case. Now obviously I don't know the value of all of the cards, but just from cards that it seems like we've pulled a lot of, seems like we've pulled a lot of bad cards. Alright, we're down to like 4 packs here. This is somewhat concerning, and it's a way where there's a will. I need a way where there's a will to pull a Nightmare Throne. Can we get it in the last 3 packs? That would be insane. Gold Pride Eliminator there, so not in that one. Alright, second to last pack, guys. If you've enjoyed the video, we need a bit of help here. We need a bit of luck. We've got 1 pack to go. Drop a like, subscribe, let me know in the comments what your favorite pull of the video is. Is it going to be a Nightmare Throne in this very last pack? We're going to do a pack trick here. We're going to go 4 to the front. We're going to take our time. We've got Ancient Gear Advance Ancient Gear Commander with the dual disc like Crowler, Centurion Gargoyle 2, Ragnarika Armored Lizard, Haggard Lizardos, Melodious Concerto, Mikazuki no Yaiba, the Moonfang Dragon. Oh, I skipped right to it. Shaman at the Ashen City. We end the case with only 2 Nightmare Thrones. Let's go over what we got. Okay, so we got 2 Gadget Trio, 1 Lightsworn Dragonling, 4 Salatrice, the Valmonica, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 zeros, 3 Snake Eyes Diabellstar, 1, 2, 3, 4 Void Burials, 3 Sapphires, 2 Nightmare Thrones. Now let's see how many ties that bind we got. Another Ultra Rare spell. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. How many Wake Up Centurions did we get? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, cool. But 2 Nightmare Thrones. Okay. 2 Vados, Dragon of Endless Darkness, 3 Gold Pride Eradicators, 4 Minerva the Athenian Lightsworn, and 4 Ragnarika Stag Sovereign, 2 Diabells of the original Sinkeeper, 2 Gandora G, the Dragon of Destruction. How many Nightmare Apprentice do you think we got? Let's have a count. Let's count together like Dora the Explorer. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think that's a new record. I think 6 of 1 secret rare is a new record for our case openings. We got 1, 2 Silent Magician Zeros. We got 4 Future Silence. We got 1 Ragnarika Bloom. 1 Ragnarika Bloom. Let me repeat that. 1 Ragnarika Bloom. 3 Centurion Auxilla. And 4 Varudas, the final bringer of the end times. For the quarter century secret rares, we got Salatrice, Centurion Auxilla, and Minerva, the Athenian Lightsworn. So, what a case opening. I think this is a bit of a scuffed case. I think someone dropped this one. Or they at least dropped all of the Shining Sarcophagus cards into it. Apart from Shining Sarcophagus itself, you know, probably the most expensive one. Okay, I might be a little bit salty, but that's okay. We don't do this to make money, we do this to have fun, and it's always a lot of fun to open these packs. We did get some really awesome looking quarter century secret rares. I got most of the Yubel cards that I needed, and I've got a full probably couple Tenpai Dragon decks, so that's something. Let me know your thoughts down in the comments. I'd love to know, do you think we are a victim of short printing or clumping? I'm gonna go with clumping because we did get 6 of the Nightmare Apprentice. We got 6 Wake Up Your Centurions. We got 5 of the ties that bind. So yeah, I'd say there's probably some clumping going on there. And if you open a case, be keen to hear what yours looks like. Hopefully it's better than this one. But that will do us for today. Thank you very much for watching. Hopefully you have enjoyed. If you have, feel free to subscribe and drop a like. That really helps me out with the YouTube algorithm and all that kind of jazz. And it might help you out as well if you enjoy videos like this. As I said at the start, we're normally the first case opening on YouTube in the world of any new set. So you can always get your set ratios, or not in this case, a little bit early. But anyway, thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.